Good evening and welcome. You are listening to WMAQ here in Chicago. My name is Hubbub Bologne, and this is, in fact, the second game of the Teetotalers series with Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, and we are going to be bringing to you live play-by-play coverage of this game as ABH tied in the lead for first place in the Continental League at 6-4, but the Teetotalers currently at 4-6 got a big win just last night, an 8-6 win over the Baseball Holdings team after holding off a 6-run eighth inning. The Teetotalers were able to hold on to what was originally an 8-0 lead, and get the win. But with the first pitch to come in the next coming minutes, I think we're ready to head down to our PA announcer, public address announcer for the starting lineup and batting order of the two teams.
A good evening to you all, and welcome to Rothstein Park. As we begin tonight's second game of the three-game series between Amalgamated Baseball Holdings and the home team, Chicago Teetotalers. Introducing right now the batting order and starting lineup of the visiting Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Batting first, the right fielder, number 5, Dean Westry. Batting second, the center fielder, number 24, Mike Truck. Batting third, the shortstop, number 8, Bobson Dugnut. Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 42, Todd Gonzalez. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 37, Willie Dustis. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 39, Carl Dandleton. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 11, Mike Cernandez. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 19, Raul Chamberlain. And batting ninth, the starting pitcher for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, number 26, Scott Dorque. And now the starting lineup and batting order for your home team, Chicago Teetotalers. Batting first, left fielder, number 23, Umpty Poole. Batting second, number 35, the second baseman, Cowie Bangett. Batting third, the first baseman, number 3, Gert Johnson. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 14, Moopy Poundcake. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 11, Spray Bradley. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 27, Throat Boulder. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 2, Nevada Escargo. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 42, Bowtie Harvey. And batting ninth, the starting pitcher, number 37, Bunky Gorman.
Yes, there's going to be quite the game to talk about here at Rothstein Park. The Teetotalers trying to get on a bit of a winning streak as they try to take 2 out of 2 against Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. The tied for the lead in the Continental League. 10 games played for pretty much every team, I believe. Oh, Milwaukee and Pittsburgh. They played earlier. And I believe that puts them at 11 games. Actually, they played even earlier, so Milwaukee, once I get that score in there, that is going to be foul for Dean Westry, smashing that baseball quite a bit. That is ball 2, working the count of Bunky Gorman. And Bonky Gorman gets the strikeout, wins the first battle, and here is the difficult one. It is Mike Truck. Gorman has pitched. He started for 2 games for the Teetotalers. He has yet to get a decision. 0-0 is his record. And that is a huge second out to get Mike Truck. Bring up Bobson Dugnut. That is the danger of ABH here, is that you can get a very difficult batsman out, and there is another one just waiting in the wings on deck to take a swing at you right after that. That is going to be a solid fly ball. It's going to drop into the gap just short of the warning track into center field. Spray Bradley will retrieve it, and Dugnut is going for 3. The throw not in time. Dugnut with a 2-out triple to get things started. Here is Todd Gonzalez in the cleanup spot. Gorman's first pitch is outside for ball 1. That is going to sail far and foul. And that should be an easily played ball by Gert Jungson. He takes the jog over to first base. The 3rd out is recorded. And ABH get 1 hit, but no runs in the top half of the inning. Teetotalers taking the plate for the first time. Here is Umpty Pool. Umpty Pool takes a look at strike number 1. 0-2 the count, and he's going to hit that one right to the glove of Gonzalez. First out to Willie Dustis. Bringing up Cowie Bangett. Currently the best hitting batsman of the Teetotalers, batting .556 at the moment. 15 for 27. He's going to have to drop that a bit as he flies out to shallow left field and to Mike Hernandez. This brings up Gert Jungson, who has spent a bit of a time on the bench. Back in at first base, back in 3rd in the lineup. His batting success is slowly coming around. He's not going to get on base that time. He's going to ground out to the shortstop, Bobson Dugnut. But Gert Jungson hopefully has broken his cold streak. And I got to say the Teetotalers could use his powerful bat in the lineup. That is going to be right to Nevada Escargot for Willie Dustis, and that is out number 1. Bring up Carl Dandleton, a fielding specialist for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Not many players you can say that about. Most of them have a habit of just swinging the bat very heavily. And Dandleton, nothing to really sneeze at as far as his stat line. He's batting .268, but with 8 RBIs. But most importantly, he is a fielding master. So hard to get a ground ball up the left side of the field past Dandleton into the outfield, into left field. It makes left fielder Mike Hernandez not have to work too hard, who is up at the moment. And Dandleton will, of course, is out. But that is a great, well-fielded play by Cowie Bangett at second. And the throw is very easy. So, again, no outs that inning. Bringing up Moopy Poundcake in the 4th spot, the catcher for Chicago Teetotalers. He stares down ball number 1 as makes contact on the second one. Bobson Dugnut able to field it. The throw to Dustis is recorded for the first out of the inning. Here is Spray Bradley, center fielder, back into the lineup. And he's going to swing at the first pitch, and it's going to be a repeater. It's going to be Dugnut to Dustis. Throat Boulder back into the lineup, actually more so than any, and he points right at the far wall. He's going to almost wedge it into the top of the wall. That is going to be extra bases for Throat Boulder, and we like to see that over here in Chicago. Throat Boulder getting back to a regular batting prowess. He was batting .231 going into this. That will up his average just a bit. And flying it up and out, popping it out, will be Nevada Escargot for out number 3. Well, the Teetotalers get their first hit in the second inning, but it is still scoreless as Bonky Gorman takes the mound yet again to face Raul Chamberlain, the catcher. going to be popped up into center field. And Spray Bradley will, in fact, make the call. Oh, it's just going to get past the glove of Bowtie Harvey. And on with the single is going to be the pitcher, Scott Dorque, who has been quite the ace in the bullpen, or quite the ace of the pitching rotation. 2-0 as a pitcher as far as decisions go. And he can handle himself with a baseball bat as well. And it looks like he was going to steal, and he's going to be easily getting to there. And Westry's going to put it out of the park for a home run for ABH, giving them a 2-0 lead. Well, that was Gorman's first ever hit of the season. He was 0 for 5 batting. And so not much to report for his pitching statistics, but to get the second out, that is going to be fielded, bring up Bobson dugout. So Mike Truck kept quiet at 2 at-bats so far. But Dean Westry, on the other hand, the 2-run home run is the difference in this one. Bangett is going to play it over to Junction. An easy ground ball ending the inning. Bring up Scott Dorque once again to pitch. And we're going to look again at Scott Dorque's. He is currently batting .286. And that's going to be out of the park. What a home run for Bowtie Harvey. Stomping on home plate. Very emphatically taking the Teetotalers crowd and getting them riled up. And here is the pitcher spot, Bonky Gorman. I was mistaken. I said Dorque had no hits. Bonky Gorman has no hits, and that will stay the case for his record this season. He's very much a ground ball pitcher, is Gorman. Only recorded 3 strikeouts, all in his last game against the Pittsburgh Presbyterians, but he's pitched quality innings, 13 in all. 6 and change in both games. And here is Umpty Pool back at the top of the lineup. Gonna foul that one up, filling up the count a little bit. Scott Dorque, on the other hand, very much again a ground ball pitcher. He has 2 wins. One from a complete game against the New York Haberdashers for ABH. That was in the dominating series they had. Only earned 2 runs. He's got an ERA on the season. 3.6, respectable. And that could be a Fancy Dan double play. Indeed it is. Fancy Dan double play to end the inning for the Teetotalers. They get 1 on the board. And that Fancy Dan double play is brought to you by Fancy Dan's Follicle Products. Put more fop in your quaff with Fancy Dan's selection of styling salves, pomades, and gelatin-based cream products. Cream rinses, I suppose. That's going to be an easily playable Junction. Gonzalez is out, didn't get full contact on that one. Bringing up Willie Dustis. He watches ball 1 go by. Take strike 1. As Carl Dandleton, with 2 outs, he's going to ground that one back to Cowie Bangett. And the Teetotalers have a good defensive inning. Prevent any more runs from scoring. They need to get the offense going a bit more. Here is Gert Junction, and boy, is there somebody who would very much like to get the offense started for the Teetotalers. It would be Gert Junction, and I think the entire team would like to see the bit of a rut that Mr. Junction has been in to have him. He'd be relieved. He would be relieving himself if he were to get a hit. Unfortunately, he's going to just further the frustration, and I gotta say his bat is very constipated as far as it goes. It is not flowing into the outfield. That is Moopy Poundcake. It's going to sail far, but not enough. Dean Westry with the catch, just short of the warning track in right field. And here's Spray Bradley with 2 outs, facing Scott Dorque, bottom of the 4th. He'll foul that one off. Bradley has... Well, that's going to be an easily playable one by Gonzalez. I was just about to say, Spray Bradley batting .250 on the season, going into today's game. And he's going to ground out. At the end of 4, it is 2-1, ABH. And Gorman will face off against Hernandez, who will make a big swing at that one. It's going to leave the park, shallow right into the stands. It's a home run again for ABH to Industry. It sailed right into the front row of the outfield seats, and it is now 3-1 for ABH. Raul Chamberlain coming up to the bottom end of the lineup, with Scott Dorque, the pitcher, on deck. That should be popped up. It should be easily playable. Yes, Moopy Poundcake will make the catch in foul territory for the first out. A polite round of applause by this already dispirited Chicago crowd here at Rothstein Park. And of course that home run, as were the other two, brought to you by Industry brand fragrances, perfumes, and other colognes and smell goods. If you're out in the town and someone is wondering why you smell so good, you say, my dear, that's just Industry. Here's Dean Westry at the top of the lineup with 2 outs. Westry has had a strong day today. He's putting that into outfield. It's going to be another solo shot, another home run to Industry yet again for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. They are swinging for the fences here. 3 home runs for 4 runs. Dean Westry yet again, and here is Mike Truck. So they've quieted Truck so far at 0-2. And he's going to get on base with a single up the left side to Umpty Pool. He'll field it, and Bowtie Harvey will be the cutoff man. And Truck is on with a single. Here's Bobson Dugnut. So Truck will go to 1-3 for the day. Dugnut well dove by Escargot. He'll make the throw to Junction, record the out, and leave Truck at second base. It's 4-1. Another 2-run score via home runs. Here's Throat Boulder yet again, indicating his desire to hit it long into outfield and try to get some of those runs back for the Teetotalers. He's going to smash that one. It's being chased down by Mike Truck. He's going to watch it sail over the wall to Industry indeed. Throat Boulder puts it over the wall of the stadium. It's going to be sailing over the wall and into the street, hopefully not puncturing a tire or piercing a windshield of one of the automobiles going by. But it is 4-2. The Teetotalers get another one back. And here's Nevada Escargot. Got a good swing on it, but it sailed foul to the left of the third base line. He's going to smash that one. It might be leaving the park again. It's off the wall into the glove of Mike Truck. It's a stand-up double for Nevada Escargot. And here's the other home run hitter earlier today, Bowtie Harvey, with his patented glance, his patented glare, which stares into the souls of the pitchers. And Scott Dorque does not want to give up another one. He has been throwing it high. It's 3-0 the count. And that's going to sail over the head of the infielders. It's going to be an RBI as the throw was off target for Mike Truck. It is now 4-3 with Harvey staying on first, bringing up Bonky Gorman in the pitcher spot with no outs. This is a good run put together by the Teetotalers. And that's going to, missed the glove of Dandleton. I was just speaking of his defensive prowess, and he misses a catch. I don't know if that's going to be recorded as an error. We're going to find that out, I suppose. But it is a shame to see that. But it is a beneficial play as it gets Gorman on first. And that's going to keep the train moving. Umpty Pool loads the bases with no outs. For this is a opportune time for Cowie Bangett. Bangett has been an amazing, impressive hitter. 3 home runs so far. He's not going to get a home run, but he's going to bat at least 1, and 2 will score. He's going to make his way to second. A third will look to score. The throw at home is not in time. It's 6-4. 3 RBIs puts the total for Banger to 10 on the season. And that will be out number 1 with Gert Jungsen. Grounding out. Here is Moopy Poundcake, hits that one foul. Another foul for Poundcake. The Teetotalers here in the bottom of the 5th have put together quite the run. Poundcake will keep it coming. He's going to hit in for a single. The throw to home will it will keep him at first. It is 7-4 Teetotalers. They have put together 6 runs this inning alone. And it is something to behold right now. It is wonderful to see here on WMAQ. And the fans at Rothstein Park have come alive with hurrahs and huzzas. Oh my goodness, a 2-run home run to Industry again. Well, they are batting around, are they, here in Rothstein Park? That was Spray Bradley, and Throat Boulder will start things off. And Dorque is out of this game, bringing in Mario McIlwain, usually reserved to be the closing pitcher. They need an emergency treatment at this moment. Throat Boulder is going to go long as well to Industry. My goodness. If my name isn't Hubbub Bologne of WMAQ, this is the most amazing instance of baseball I have ever seen in my life. A 9-run inning. They have already batted around. Nevada Escargot, get this, has had a home run this very inning. He's going to not make full contact. And that will be out number 2. Here is Bowtie Harvey with a home run just earlier this inning. Oh, sorry, earlier in the game. He did not get the home run this inning. And yes, that is right. One of our sponsors did say that the Teetotalers are teeing off as you were. He's going to go on with a single and keep this rolling. Here is Bonky Gorman, had the single as well. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. He takes ball 1. Mario McIlwain for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. It'll be a very interesting thing to check out. And that's going to leave the infield as well. Diving is Gonzalez. It's not going to do him a lick of good. And he's safe. Here is Umpty Pool, top of the lineup again. Runners on the corners. Mario McIlwain has 3 saves. And this is not going to look good for him. He's going to allow another run as Umpty Pool keeps it coming. It is 11-4 for the Chicago Teetotalers. That is ball number 1. 10 runs this inning. I cannot tell you the last time I've seen such offensive production. At least certainly not prior to the horse tranquilizer era, the horse tonic era. But we are very well and alive in the horse tonic era, and that is filling up the count for Cowie Bangett. And there's going to be a double steal, and it's going to help bring somebody home. No, it's not. It's going to bring him to the corners. Loading the bases yet again for Gert Jungsen, 0 for 3. And my word, this is a great time for Gert Jungsen to try to break his streak. He's going to bring one home. It's a single. It's got to start somewhere. 12-4. Jungsen's on first. They are looking to bat around twice. And oh goodness, that is hitting Moopy Poundcake square in the back. That is a message perhaps. I don't quite like it. And Tim Sandali is coming in for Mario McIlwain. This is bad for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. But I think that was a message from Holding's manager to bring in somebody new. This is not the day for Mario McIlwain to be working his arm. And that is going to be into the corner of the right field. That is going to bring in 2. It's 15-4. And his throat boulder, his 3rd time at bat this inning. It is beautiful to see. This sort of offense from the Teetotalers is what we have been waiting to hear and waiting to see all season long. We knew they had it in them. It's a single up the middle. Another run scores, 16-4. I wasn't expecting to see it against one of the best teams in baseball here in the Continental League. But I gotta say, the Teetotalers look like they are the best team in baseball at the moment. Even if the record does not prove it. That should be a merciful out. Gonzalez dives onto it. The catch by Dustis. Bonky Gorman on 56 pitches. He has been rested when he hasn't been called to run the bases. And here is Gorman, top of the 6th. 16-4 the score. A 15-run inning by the Chicago Teetotalers is the difference. I don't even know what could possibly put that into words at this very moment. That is going to be a ground ball to Gert Jungson. He is going to step on the bag, and that will be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. The top of the 6th, I am a bit speechless, I must say. Bonky Gorman's pitched 62 times. That's his 63rd pitch of the game here in the top of the 6th. Might be time to go to the bullpen and give him a bit of rest if he needs it, but if he's pitching all right, that's fine. Throat Boulder will fly that one out to the right field. That will be caught by Throat Boulder. And here is Carl Dandleton. And ABH just has to keep the morale in check. They can't let this get to their heads. It was a quick 1-2-3 inning. Bowtie Harvey comes back up to face Tim Sandaly, and when you see the line score tomorrow in your afternoon papers, you will not be imagining things. It will, in fact, be a 15-run 6th inning, or 5th inning for the Teetotalers. Filling up the count is Tim Sandaly, and he's going to strike out Bowtie Harvey. Bring up Bonky Gorman, the pitcher. That is going to be foul. 0-2 with 1 out. Gonna ground that one to Bobson Dugnut. He's gonna make the throw to Dustis. It's very much in time, and the pitcher spot goes on the out. Here is Umpty Poole at the top of the lineup, facing Tim Sandaly, who came in for Mario McIlwain, who, along with Scott Dorcue, were pretty much the cause of the 15 runs in the 5th inning. That's gonna be a single on is Umpty Poole, having a great day. Bringing up Howie Bangett. Not as good of a day for Howie Bangett, but again, everyone in Chicago is having a good day at this point. That's going to be misfielded, and he's not going to get there in time. And Gert Jungson, well, if there's a time to swing freely, my good man, Gert, now is the time to do it. It's going to go right to Gonzalez for the out. But I think he can only feel so bad. Yes, he's going to have to get out of his slump soon enough, but it's nice to see the Teetotalers are, in fact, rallying around and really putting the screws to ABH. They have scored 24 runs against Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. That is astounding. 8 last night in an 8-6 win. 16 at the moment in a 16-4 lead here at the top of the 7th. That is strike number 1 with 1 out for Raul Chamberlain, the catcher. He's going to hit that one foul. That is high for ball 1. Understand that the Philadelphia Brown Trousers did in fact get an early win at a 4 o'clock start. That score is just getting into my, being passed along to me. They won 3-1 over the New Ohio Debonaires. So that will move Philadelphia to 6-5, above 500 now. And coming in is Darrell Archideld as the batsman, pinch hitter for Tim Sandaly, which means that they will be going to their bullpen again, will ABH. And Archideld will get on with a single, going for two, as that's going to roll over to the wall. But a loss for ABH, as it looks more and more likely, will tie them with Philadelphia and will allow the winner of, and Goop Glopage is going to be coming on in relief for Bonky Gorman. He has pitched quite a day, and Glopage gets the third out to retire the side. And Sleeve McDykel out of the bullpen for ABH, so they're really going to be going to a lot of their pitches today. 3 out of 4 of their bullpen has been used so far. Here's Moopy Poundcake. They have gone to Tim Sandaly. They have gone to Mario McElwain. Dwiggett Rotrigal is the only bullpen pitcher that is yet to see any play today, and I don't know if that's going to happen, but I think Sleeve McDykel is just going to have to do some damage control at this time. Well, the hits are coming hot and heavy. They're coming so quickly we can't even call them all. But Goop Glopage coming in, relief. He is pitching for Chicago, as far as I know. Only got that one out. I imagine will still continue to pitch through the end of this game with a 12-run lead. No reason to tire anyone in your bullpen. Keep their arms fresh for the final game of the series. I believe is tomorrow. That should be an easy play at first for Bobson Dugnut. Willie Justice makes the catch, and it keeps Poundcake at second. Here is Throat Boulder with 1 out. That should be out number 2, and again, kept at second is Poundcake. Nevada Escargot up the bat with 2 outs and a man on second. A 12-run lead can swing freely if they so choose, just missing the tag up, but Dandleton makes the throw to first, and that retires the side. So after 7, it is 16-4. Teetotalers with Mike Truck coming to the plate to face Goop Glopage. I misspoke earlier. The Teetotalers do have an off day, as do Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. The final game of the series will take place on Friday. So that will be a much-needed rest day, I think, for ABH. They will have to regroup. And so maybe their bullpen pitchers can get an extra days of rest. And they would love to see Anatoly Smorin go long in that game. He will be the projected starter of the game, taking on Hunky Carpenter for Chicago. But I gotta say, if I'm the ABH coaches, I want to hope for a very long day outing for Anatoly Smorin to give my bullpen a bit of a rest. They came in and took a pounding today. That is an easy line out to Gert Junction. Gets the glove to it across his own body. Well played by Junction. That is going to be a fair ball, and Umpty Pool got to chase it down for a double. It brings home the runner, and Willie Justice is now up. After Gonzalez gets an RBI double, Justice. And that's going to go right to the glove of Cowie Bangett. Excellent throw, out number 2 at third base. Here is Carl Dandleton, the fielder's choice, as the runner was already committed to going. 2 outs for Dandleton. The runner is going to steal, but it's going to go right to Bangett. He sends it over to Justice, and that will be the end of the top of the 8th. Bringing up Bowtie Harvey to the plate, 3 for 4 today, home run, 2 singles and 2 RBIs. What a day for Bowtie Harvey, who isn't a regular starter. He's in for Boxer Ribeye at shortstop, and he is a batsman that they can rely on. Might be seeing him in the lineup as well, alongside Cowie Bangett, who has been made his way off the bench. What a day we are seeing here for the Chicago Teetotalers. Goop Glopage, the pitcher spot, as Bowtie Harvey on with a single, 4 for 5 today. Gloppage will take a big swing, and getting under it will be Dean Westry. Harvey was taking a look to see if he needed it. He's going to go touching first again. Does not have a chance to tag up. I don't think they need to tag up at this point. Here's Umpty Pool, and they're going to try to steal with Bowtie Harvey, I guess. Going aggressive at this point, but he's going to have to trail his way back as Mike Truck gets the catch. And with 2 outs, it's Cowie Bangett with Harvey on first. Bangett 3 for 5 today has actually turned in a very good performance. Will continue his outstanding batting prowess for the Teetotalers. That is going to be Dustis throwing it to McDykel and retiring the side. So top of the 9th, 3 outs to go for the Teetotalers to close the books on this one and enjoy a good day off before Friday's 3rd game. Coming in for Bowtie Harvey, we're just talking about it, is going to be Boxer Ribeye at shortstop, so giving the better fielding shortstop. I say Bowtie Harvey is more of the batting shortstop, and Ribeye is more of the fielder, but that's not going to be needed as that's strike 3 for out number 1 for Mike Sanandez. Bring in Raul Chamberlain, the catcher, and I imagine Sleeve McDykel will come in for a pinch hitter to try to get something, but I think if I'm ABH, I'm calling this one a loss, I think, and living to bat another day. That is going to be foul for 1 and 2 count. Goop Gloppage is going to finish this one off. That is going to be another strikeout for Gloppage. Goop Gloppage. And coming in now is going to be Glenn Allen Mixon to be a pinch hitter. Goop Gloppage only pitched for eight innings of relief pitching. Has a win. I don't know if he's going to get. I don't think he's going to get the win here, but he's certainly going to get. I don't think it'll be a save opportunity, and that will be the final out, caught by Moopy Poundcake on a big pop-up. Well, the Chicago Teetotalers are your winners in emphatic fashion. What a day it has been for them. The line score: Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, 5 runs off 9 hits. The Chicago Teetotalers, get your abacuses, abaci perhaps, 16 runs off 23 hits. A batting clinic for the Teetotalers. They have just hit the ABH team off the ballpark. It has been astounding after going down by a score of 4-1. They rallied for a 15-run 5th inning. And of course the box score will make its way into your local afternoon papers tomorrow afternoon. But we can say that the win goes to Bonky Gorman. Bonky Gorman gets his first decision and goes to 1-0 on the season after 3 starts. Scott Dorque will get his first loss, goes to 2-1, 9 earned runs, 1 strikeout, but 4 strikeouts for Bonky Gorman, pitching 6 2/3 innings. A quality start again for Gorman. That's a 3rd quality start for him, going over 6 innings every single start. That's his first win officially. Goop Gloppage came in for relief, no decision for Gloppage, but 2 strikeouts as well. And ABH just using up the bullpen pitchers. We'll have to rest them tomorrow, and let's go find out, courtesy of the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company, reminding you to smoke wheat every day, as 4 out of 5 dentists recommend that you smoke Honey Wheat cigarettes, as it will help brighten your teeth for the finest of jaundice sheens. Be sure to smoke wheat every day. And our 3rd finest dandy goes to the Teetotalers, Bowtie Harvey, 4 for 5, a home run, 2 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Dean Westry of Amalgamated Baseball Holdings gets enough to do the honors of the 2nd finest dandy of the day, going 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs. But our finest dandy of the day goes to Throat Boulder, 4 for 5, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored. What a day for Throat Boulder. And the Teetotalers have rallied around a strong hitting day, and that is going to be it for us. I do bid you farewell. My name is Hubbub Bologne. We'll see you on Friday for the conclusion of this series, as the Teetotalers take 2 from ABH, looking to go for the series sweep as they improve to 5-6 on the season. ABH dropped to 6-5. WMAQ will see you again on Friday evening.